Hey YouTubers, welcome to my channel. How are you doing? So happy to be here today with you all. Don't mind me, I've got hair dye all over my arms. I hope it doesn't bother you, but I'm like, my skin has got some black spots on it, and that stuff is some really bad stuff. I hope it doesn't bother you, but this is hair dye all over me. But how are you guys doing? Did you guys see that video with Harry? Didn't he look like he was a hostage? He looked like they held him at gunpoint like Mr. Windsor. Say these lines. And he was just sitting there mad watching Meghan say her lines, and then he would say his lines, and you know, he didn't even seem like he wanted to say it. He was like, oh, I don't know, I shouldn't be saying this, but I'm gonna get in some trouble now. And he knew it. You could just tell, just look at him. He looks miserable. So we are going to have a Netflix show. What is up with that? Oh my goodness. This is the latest and greatest that we've been hearing about our famous couple. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, plotted Netflix deal before marriage, biographer claims. And yet again, Meghan first, then Harry. What are they doing? What are they doing? This is like always Meghan first. Okay. Angela Levin, who has interviewed Prince Harry in the past for his biography called The Sussex's Netflix Deal, the biggest exploitation of the royal family in our lifetime. Now, didn't I tell you guys that they were going to be in whatever it is that they're going to be working on? I knew that was going to happen. You know, the owner of Netflix was like, no, they're going to be producers. They're Meghan and them, where they were like, we're producers. We all know that their passion, their drive for doing anything is not about producing anything. It was always about Meghan's opportunity to be in front of the camera. And now that we know the Kardashians are ending their show, Meghan is trying to fill that spot. She's trying to take a spot now where she's going to have that Kardashian type lifestyle. And I just am so, for me, appalled. I'm turning British, you guys. I tell you, I'm turning British. But how can she do this to the royal family? This is so beneath the royal family to do a reality show. And I heard like she's trying to, it was just going to be sophisticated. It's going to be really, you know, an elevated, more classy. Girl, look, you a reality show star. That's what that's going to be. It ain't no way trying to twist around it. That's what it is. Angela Levin, who met and interviewed Harry for her 2018 biography of the prince, claimed the couple exploited the royal family by signing the mega money deal with the streaming service. Yes. Speaking on True Royalties, The Royal Beat, she said, I think that it's the biggest exploitation of the royal family in our lifetime. I don't think this could have been done very quickly, that they come out of the royal family. They have got all their PR and agents set up. They negotiate with Netflix. Wham, bam. Here's $150 million for your future. That is so wrong. And like I said in my other video, does the Queen really need this? The Queen? Does the Queen and Prince Philip need this in the final years of their life? Do they need to have this skankaliciousness happening? Because it is very much skankaliciousness at this point. It is appalling. And I'm appalled by the behavior of this girl. And I'm just really upset it's a black girl. Yeah, I said it. Why is it a black girl? Why she got to be half black and go on carrying on like this? It's wrong. I think this was plotted right from the very beginning, before the wedding. You absolutely right, it was. We know that they set up their website before the wedding, and I think that this is using them. A close source to Harry and Meghan told Daily Star online Angela's claims were utter tosh. There's that word again, you guys. Tosh. I'm learning my British vocabulary. It's utter tosh, I tell ya. And the scathing view was also not held by everyone in the studio. Journalist Victoria Murphy defended the couple, saying they were incredibly committed to the royal family when they first became engaged. Yeah, right. They weren't committed. They were lying the whole time. Because if they were committed, ask yourself this. If they were committed, Meghan would have not given it 2 years and left. Meghan is a fighter. She is a girl that goes after what she wants. She's a girl who is not going to do something that she doesn't want to do. And she just simply didn't want to do it. The royal family thing. She didn't want to do it. And she knew she didn't want to do it before she got married. She wasn't committed. She didn't put her best foot forward. And she left. She bolted. And next, it's going to be Harry. And he don't even know it. Because she's already pretty much gotten what she's needed from him. I disagree with this idea of calculated ploy, she added. It's a genuine love match. I think what happened through a series of events, they felt it was just untenable for them to continue. Some people, they just don't want to see the truth. This lady, she don't want to see the truth. Your Meghan, your beloved Meghan, let me just tell you, she calculated this, my friends. It was very much calculated that when she got a hold of that Harry Windsor guy, the plan was set. The plan was set. The trap was ready. And she went in and she snared herself a prince. That's what it is. No love match. That's a misrepresentation of it all. It was no love match. Okay? Whether that's right or wrong, people have different opinions, but that's how they felt about it. And they were really, really struggling to carry on as working royals. No, because we know this is not the first time that a woman from another country has married into a royal family. When you are committed, when you are in love, you are going to try to make it work. Tell a narrative to make it look like that illusion thing that what we're seeing is not what we're seeing. Like they didn't leave, that they were leaving because it was just unbearable. The press, the people, oh, it was just too much. I couldn't do it. We're not falling for it. I think one of the big fundamental things of them breaking away is that they wanted to be financially independent. Financially independent. To me, what you're saying is they were greedy. You had your stability. You had financial security. What it really is, it was greed. So don't try to twist it around to make it sound like, oh, they just wanted financial independence. They were just hungry, money hungry. This whole reality thing that they're getting into, this is one of those things where they don't know what they want. I mean, we know Harry, he just, what? Yes, dear. He's just going with the flow. He's being led. And in the meantime, he's suffering. Prince Harry is suffering. He's not in a good spot right now. But Meghan, she's got her greedy paws on a deal with Netflix. And she's like, oh yeah, I'm getting ready to do what I'm going to do. But she's miscalculated some things that are very fundamental and very important to your success. And one of them being likability by the general public. In the meanwhile, she may have gotten a Netflix deal, but has she really got that likability factor? And also, how is her relationships with the people that she's surrounded herself with? The people in the industry? Like people, we've heard things about working with her. Of the issue with her as she continues on her path to global dominance, you know, wanting to be the president of the United States of America. Like she wants to do that. It's just like, whoo. Okay. The couple reportedly told the U.S. streaming services bosses about their treasure trove of clips and negotiations before signing a deal worth tens of millions of dollars. Prince Harry and Meghan, okay, are sitting on a goldmine of intimate home footage captured within palace walls, which would be worth millions to Netflix bosses, it has been claimed. The royal runaways recorded hours of clips in the midst of their Megxit split, which would earn them a fortune if they were to sell it to the U.S. streaming service, insider says. So see, she was being skankalicious way back before they even did the Megxit thing. Like up, so she was conniving. Like, so that other lady that's talking about this is a love match, please. She's got footage from way before when they were supposed to have just been like getting their feet wet with doing the things within the royal family. So this girl has connived her way. She's got all this footage. And didn't they catch her with a camera inside the royal palace? I remember that being one of the stories. So she knew from the very beginning she was going to capture footage and and this is why you didn't see her when she had the baby and the christening and all that, because she wanted to capture stuff that no one had seen before so that she could sell it for a streaming service later. Like, she was conniving, y'all. Yeah, she's got a lot of footage that she wants to show because she didn't show it for free when she was in the royal family, because she was trying to make that money back when she said she was going to be a supporter for the queen. To me, it is the most disgraceful, disgusting betrayal of a marriage to a country, to the people, using your son, because she's saving all that footage that she had from when she had her son for the streaming services. So it's just like, why did this have to be a girl of color? It's like, that's what makes me so mad about this, because she's just showing the ugly side. She just showing the ugly side, and the girl is so twisted and in a position to really do harm to an institution that had recovered from the things that it had gone through with Prince Charles and with Diana and Camilla, and finally get the footing around and who walks in the door. This is why you got to know people before you let them in your house, especially when you are in a position of power. They should have just said, look, Harry, you marry her, you're going to be disowned. It ain't about you trying to marry for what you think is love, because that ain't love. We know that she like a little snake coming in trying to get her little twisted hands on our empire. And now she's going to exploit it. The royal family on Netflix. If I know the Queen and Prince Philip are seething, the Queen is like, oh, I can't believe it. How in the world could she do this to the royal family? It's appalling. She's come in here and she's disgraced our family. I don't know what to do about it. I don't want to look like a racist, but I will look like a racist. But I can't stand it much longer. I'm not happy at the moment. She's definitely upset. I can assure you of this. Prince Philip, he just cross-eyed mad right now. He's just like, that American woman. Like, he's saying all kind of stuff. Because I know if I'm saying it, they saying it. And I'm a black woman saying it. So think about that for a second. Their representatives are reported to have pitched the footage during negotiations with Netflix about their upcoming shows, the Daily Mail reports. They have already signed a pocket-lining $80 million deal with the broadcasting giant to record a spree of programs, but they have denied they will take part in a reality show. Yeah, whatever. The pair have recorded hours of videos and photos of son Archie's birth and first few months living as a royal. See, this is why y'all didn't get to see any of that. She used it. She was using the royal family. Meghan Markle used the royal family to benefit herself. All that stuff that was supposed to have been done for the people, the British taxpayer. when she was supposed to be helping everybody, she was recording footage and video to sell it. She did it for money. So she didn't have to be tied to the royals' money. So she could do what she wanted to do. The couple's royal exit was one of the most sensational moments in the world's most famous family's modern history. Any clips capturing their escape would become invaluable from a historical perspective, insiders say. But the Duke appeared to test Her Majesty's patience recently after the couple spoke out on the U.S. election. Yes, that's right. That's the elections, too. So they came out and spoke about that like, vote, vote, vote. Breaking a royal taboo of meddling in politics and just going to keep doing things you shouldn't do, Harry Windsor. Okay, the royals are now reportedly considering a permanent exile for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Sources have claimed, yes, kick them out of UK and say, don't come back. We don't want nothing to do with y'all. Just leave. Kick them out of the UK. Earlier this month, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex encouraged Americans to vote in the video message. Harry encouraged the country to reject hate speech, misinformation, and online negativity widely received as a swipe at U.S. President Donald Trump. Buckingham Palace afterwards said the comments are made in a personal capacity. However, the Queen has been left embarrassed by her grandson's remarks, the Times reports. So this article is pretty much, this is the end of the article, but the last thing pretty much just says that, you know, he's got himself in a world of hurt and trouble. He knows he's done wrong. Mr. Harry Windsor, you are in some trouble now because you have gotten yourself in a pickle. Look at you. You going around being carried in America, you know, you just like this British upper class royal guy living in the Californian America with a bunch of Americans chewing bubble gum and talking yin yang talk, and you talking about things you shouldn't even be talking about. Like, what has your life come to? They better go over there and rescue him. Somebody better come here from the UK. They better get the secret police and go rescue that Harry Windsor, because he's in some trouble. He's been throwing up all kind of dust and smoke. What's he doing, y'all? Like, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I mean, Harry, if you that much in love and you got this girl got you doing things that you know you shouldn't be doing, and you're upsetting your grandmother and your grandfather, and you don't even talk to your brother hardly anymore, she's gonna be really, really embarrassed. More embarrassment to come, Queen. To me, it's so tragic, and I know that it's just like, oh, Harry Windsor, what's he doing? The queen has lived her whole life, and it's going to all come down to this nonsense. And it's just some nonsense what she's got to put up with now and her grandson. It's like Princess Diana all over again, but with her son now. It's so bad. It's so bad. Okay, but anyway, that's all I wanted to say for this video, you guys. And until next time, peace and love. I love you all. Bye-bye. Is that they were greedy. Woo! The Queen. Oh my goodness.